Hello all, we're back again with another video, and today I actually have some more mocks. As I said in an earlier video, I want to try to get into more mock building, and we've seen some stuff before. We did those really basic stuff I did in that first mock build video, and then I showed you like my little display stands I'd made for some minifigures. And I've got something a bit different today, so a little bit of a story behind it. I think I've talked about this before. Yeah, I did. I talked about it in the Lego River Houseboat video. I love when Lego do little brick-built birds. I think they're really cool. I really like birds anyway. So yeah, this is one. This is the one, as I said, from the Lego River Houseboat set. And it's supposed to be like a little like kingfisher, something like that. I'm not too sure exactly what it's supposed to be. And I just love how they make these birds. They do quite a few of them. And I just love how they use like the tooth part as a beak, and it's a really minimalist build, and something I really find quite pleasing about them. I think they're really fun builds. I'm really happy Lego do them fairly often. And yeah, they're just really nice. So like I said, I didn't mock this one. This is an official Lego build that I'm just using as an example of what they look like. But I have built some birds, and I'll show you how I built them and why I built them. So in that video I did about the Lego shop Lego set I got. Also, I got this weird little Christmas set as well as a bonus. That's really rattly. This one here, I can't really get it fully in the camera. Let me raise that quickly. There, that one there. And you can see on it just here, it came with two little birds, and I really like these guys. However, I actually haven't built these two birds. I used this set and some other pieces I had going spare, like in my inventory, to make some little Lego birds. So yeah, this is just some ideas. Like I said, they're really basic stuff, but I quite like them anyway. Anyway, let's get that camera back a bit better again. Yeah, some of them I think I prefer more than others. So we'll start with the more basic ones. These are the first two I made. And of course, me being me, they have a little display stand each as well. So this is supposed to be a cockatoo and a cardinal. I do know cardinals actually have red tails, but I just think giving it a black tail looked better, broke it up a bit more, made it a bit more defined. And these are really, really basic builds. These are the first ones I did. So that's supposed to be like a cockatoo there. You can see that's got like the crest on its head, the little white body and the black beak there. Really basic stuff. It'd be nice to get some yellow in it, possibly. Like, I don't know, it'd be good to get some yellow, but I don't want to make that any thicker than it already is. So yeah, like I said, it hasn't got any wings, bless it. It's just like a really basic sort of looking cockatoo. And once again, like I said, this is a cardinal. They're really gorgeous with red birds. And that's what I've done here. I've used a red slope up there and a red 1x1 there. And just a little black tail and a black beak again. I think they actually have like red beaks, you know, as well. But I'd use the black beak to help break it up a bit more. And it's the only piece I had. And yeah, they're supposed to be on like a little, just like a little perch. I imagine these two will be in like a pet shop. Especially the cockatoo. They're often seen in pet shops. I don't know if you can get pet cardinals though. This one you can apparently. This pet shop sells them as pets. And there's one on sale here. And that's just a really basic piece. Like I said, this was the first ones I did when I was sort of just down here last night making up some mocks, and this was the first one I finished. And I quite like them. They're quite basic, but I quite enjoy them myself. We'll put these guys back here for now. And I also wanted to make a more sort of long ways bird, so I made a duck. I really like this one. Like I said, most of these other birds, well, no, all these other birds sort of like more built vertically, but I wanted to do one a bit more horizontally. And I ended up building a duck. I had this spare orange beak piece, so I used that. His head is just on a one stud. Once again, with the slanty bit up top, they all have these slanty bits up top. It just makes it look more defined and more clearly a bird. It's got the little tail, and that's just like a 1x3 piece as his body. And like I said, it has to have a display stand. Everything needs a display stand. Something can't just be sitting there on its own. So I used the 2x3 pieces just to give the impression of some water underneath the little duck. And I've just torn his head off, bless him. Yeah, so there's just like a little duck I built. I really like that one. Once again, no wings. The next couple do have wings though, so it's okay. It'd be a pretty rubbish bird with not any wings. Actually, I tell a lie. This one doesn't have wings. This one's still like in development, I would say. This is supposed to be like a macaw, like an actual parrot. It's a really basic one. I'm not really happy with this one yet. I just wanted to do like a brightly coloured bird, and like you think brightly coloured birds, you think brightly coloured parrots. I'd love to have got on some like wings on this guy, like maybe some yellow wings or some blue wings. But unfortunately, the piece I had only had one stud on the back of it, so I couldn't do wings on the side. So instead, I put this on the back here to give the impression of like a longer tail. I mean, this one isn't that needed because Lego make like, parrot molds anyway. But I wanted to try and have a go at a more colourful bird, and that's what I came across. And like I said, this one isn't finished yet. Its display stand is supposed to be like a tree, like these guys are in nature, not in a pet shop or anything. And I put space here for another bird, but I haven't made that bird yet. I'm sure when I do, I'll show you guys in a video. But yeah, now here are my two favourite ones, definitely. These are ones I probably put the most detail in, and they've got a bit more of a display stand to them. So here is, can you figure out what that is? It's supposed to be a magpie, and yeah, he's got a display stand. He's got some shiny stuff down there. Obviously, magpies love shiny things. Got like a little gold coin, just a shiny silver bit I saw. I think it's just it's supposed to be like a wrapper or something, maybe a bit of tin foil all scrunched up together. And there, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, that's the 10-cent coin that comes with the Scrooge McDuck minifigure. So it's a bird minifigure going with an actual bird. And that's just supposed to be some green ground underneath him, but it just gives the impression, it gives you more of an idea that this is a magpie because they love shiny things. And yeah, I don't know how popular magpies are. You get them here in England. I don't know where else you get them in the world, you know. But let's have a look at this actual guy. So he's got the long tail at the back, sort of stubbier wings, the little head and the white body as magpies actually do. I was actually, last night when I was making these, I had my computer open next to me, and I was just like Googling birds and sort of seeing, okay, I can do that, I can do that. I really like this guy. The only problem is he looks a bit big from the back. He's connected with this two-sized one here, so it kind of like takes up a lot of his back. But it covers up a fair bit of the white on his back as well, and it makes the tail happen. And that's probably one of the more distinguishing parts of a magpie, their long tail. They actually have a little bit of blue in them as well, but I didn't have like a black and blue moulded piece, so it's just all black for now. But I really like him. Pop him back there. Oh, there's one more. I completely forgot about this guy. So this guy's a bit more abstract. I'll show you him in two bits. I'll show you the little bird himself, then I'll show you his display stand. Actually, I just put his display stand in the back of the camera, so you've already seen it. So yeah, his display stand is this lamppost piece that I came across, luckily. Yeah, I just sort of found it in my spare bits, but I think it's from the Daily Bugle set. So what kind of bird sits on a gothic-looking lamppost like that? Obviously, a gothic-looking bird. And that's this little guy made, like a little crow or blackbird or raven. I'm not too sure what he's supposed to be. But he's all black minus his body. Let me put him on there quickly so my hands aren't in the way. He's all black, as you can see, minus his body. He just uses a lot of black pieces. He's got a bit of grey on the front. I just thought that helped break it up a little bit more. And yeah, he sits atop a street lamp like that, watching over, kind of like an ominous blackbird would. Nevermore. That's a raven, isn't it? I can't remember. But yeah, put him at the back there. And then my favourite, my absolute favourite of these, yeah, I just like this. I like the kind of bird it is. I just think it's a really cute little build. Is this guy, a little penguin. Yeah, I really enjoy this build. It took a while to get, but it's just so sort of like straight up, like the little arms are so straight up like a little penguin actually is. Let's get him off his display stand. So yeah, there he is. He's got the orange beak there, but penguins, I think more emperor penguins, do have quite bright orange beaks. If you look at a picture of them, you will notice they have quite bright orange beaks. Once again, a black cheese slope up here. Little arms that can actually move about. So you have him like he's marching. So yeah, oh no, you can a little bit, though his back broke off a little bit. So you can move the arms a little bit. You can see underneath his arms, he's on a, like, the main body part is actually grey. Yeah, there you go. And I've luckily used this body piece here, this 2x1 here, the black arms, the black back, to kind of cover that up, so you can't really see the grey too badly. So that's okay, especially when he's all straight down like that. It just uses a stud at the bottom as his feet. And yeah, just a bit on the back here of a clip attachment there to sort of represent the tail. And yeah, I put this little bit on the front. I was worried it was going to look too bulky, but I think penguins are quite bulky things anyway, so it kind of fits. It makes his beak look a bit shorter. I should be looking at what I'm doing on the camera here, shouldn't I? Makes his beak look a bit more stubbier, and yeah, I quite like it. And of course, like I said, he has a display stand, and it's a tiny little thing. It's just a 2x3 white piece, and I've used this sort of cream cylinder tube piece here to represent an egg. Obviously, penguins are sort of like known for their eggs. Most birds are known for laying eggs, but this piece just worked perfectly. I know Lego do actual eggs, but I haven't got any of those, and it'll be too big for this. And just to represent this here, that just represents an egg perfectly. It's the right size of a penguin egg compared to this penguin, and it's the right kind of shape. And yeah, I just really enjoyed making these. I'd like to make more. Let's see if I can get all these, oh, sorry, crow, all these guys together. Got those guys there, the duck, the crow, and the penguin. Got the magpie right there. Got our macaw parrot right there. He's not one of ours. He's very nice still, bless him. And we've got our little cardinal and cockatoo right there. So yeah, so I've completely forgot the name just then. And these are my little birds. I hope you guys enjoy them. If there's any other ideas for birds you have, let me know. Tim, what you think of these guys. Okay guys, take care.